previously we've been talking about focus, we discussed about self-care, and then we were able to establish that on the road to personal growth, prioritizing your decision, your vision, and your goals is not what selfishness. Yeah, we're able to establish that. In this video, I'll be telling you what you need to do in order to create that space of self-focus, right? It means that there is something you and I need to do in order to fully focus on our personal growth. Welcome back to this channel. This week our topic is the power of detachment, how to fully focus on your own growth. Now I need to establish that detachment here doesn't have to do with isolation or coldness you have towards someone or an activity, right? It doesn't have to do with that. It is more of gaining clarity and focus. I'm going to be using the world we live in as a case study. Right now, there are a lot of distraction, constant stimulation, people's opinion and expectation. A lot of things are going on right now. Now, if we are likely to get caught up in this activity, and then when we get caught up in these activities, when we get distracted by all these happening, we'll end up living a life that does not actually serve us. We'll end up living that path that we were supposed to actually move with. You end up getting distracted because of what the activity that is that is that is a typical example of what we are experiencing. Most person lack this focus because of what the activities around them, because of things that are happening, and then people get easily distracted because of such activities, right? Now I've already explained that detachment doesn't have to do with isolation. What then is this detachment? Now in this video, for the purpose of this video, in this context, detachment has to do with setting healthy boundaries. It has to do with releasing your attachment to outcomes and then trying to control things that you can control. That is your personal growth. I would explain. Setting healthy boundaries. You, as an individual, you must have your boundaries, right? Things that you wouldn't accept from somebody, and that person is aware that this particular thing you are not going to accept it. Yeah, so if you don't even, if someone should say he does not have any boundary, it means you are ready to take whatever thing that comes to you. And we are humans, right? Things offend us, things are going to actually irritate us, and then when you feel irritated, you have nothing to say because you did not set that boundary. That person is not aware of your boundary, so you must set what healthy boundaries. And then I said releasing your focus to outcomes, right? You have decided that this is what you want to do. What is the end result? Before someone says he wants to do this particular thing, the person must have considered what will be the end result of that thing that he wants to do. You want to open a company today, your end result is like, in the next 10 years I should be a multi-millionaire. You get, that's the end result. So your focus is in where you're going to, what you want to achieve at the end of it. Okay, you're telling yourself you don't really care about your life, you want to live a reckless life. You already know what you're doing. You already know what is going to be the end result. What you just do is ignore the fact that you are aware of what you are doing. So okay, let me use a typical example. A tree, yeah, a tree that is strongly rooted, right? Is a big tree that is rooted to the ground. Yeah, that tree can survive with the challenges, the pressure from the wind, erosion and all that. That tree can withstand it. That is what we are talking about when you detach yourself from the external environment, the external forces that are around you, to focus on your own personal growth. It means that things are happening in the environment, but that is not your focus. You have somewhere you're going, you have a place that you want to be, you have something in mind that this is what I want. So you are caring less about what is going on, the distraction, because you have what, a particular path that you want to go, right? So that is it. The next thing we'll be discussing now is how detachment can help your personal growth. Yeah, number one is clarity and focus. Now when you detach yourself from distraction or things that can possibly cause distraction to you, you gain clarity because you would not know how to prioritize your goal. You would know where to put your energy, and then you're putting your energy on what truly matters. And then because you're not even swayed by people's opinion, so you are focusing on what you want to really do when you practice this detachment, right? So number two, you have self-awareness. Now, detachment creates time for self-reflection. Self-reflection is your moment, right? You reflect on things that you've done, things that you want to do. You're trying to see, you're trying to create a mirror in your mind to see what you've done previously, to try to track your record. That is what self-reflection. So it creates time for you to be alone, to meditate on things that has happened, and then how you can improve. And when you do that, you become self-aware of what you are doing. Yeah, nothing again is resilience. This is very important, of course. Resilience. Now, when you are not dependent on people's opinion about yourself, you become more resilient, right? You'll be able to overcome challenges and setback, right? Because on when you are trying to develop yourself, it is possible that people will see you as being overly serious. Probably this is not the kind of person you used to be before, because now you're trying to improve yourself, you're trying to grow. People might see you as being overly serious. Yeah, people will want to say that, maybe. Yeah, so it is when people are seeing you like that, you're being you there's a kind of force that pushes you that you need to do this, you need to do that, because you have to put in and not being overly serious, just trying to prioritize what you want at that point and not what people want for you. Yes. So I know you've been wondering how you can practice this self-detachment. You're wondering how you can do it. Number one is setting healthy boundaries. That's a way of detaching yourself from some certain things that you would not take. Yeah, setting healthy boundaries can help you detach yourself from some things that are unacceptable. Yeah. Another thing again is um this self-reflection, right? Self-reflection is your own moment. You're meditating. When you are meditating, it is like you are present, but you are not present. Yeah, it is like silencing everybody from yourself in order to hear yourself, in order to think. That is it. Yeah, so it is also focus. How you can practice this thing is focusing on the present, where you are right now, and do not beat yourself about your past mistake. Just focus on where you are right now. That is a way of detaching yourself, because if you keep on dwelling on your past, things that you've done that are not really good, you wouldn't move forward. So you have to detach yourself and then focus on the present. So we've established in this video that detachment isn't coldness or indifference, right? It is creating your own space. It is creating your own space for your growth. It is trying to get your own time to actually achieve what you want to achieve in life, right? Finding peace within yourself. That is what we're saying here in this context for what detachment. So guys, I want to implore you to practice this detachment, and then in the comment section, please tell me what you are going to be doing today. What is that thing you're going to be doing on your personal growth? What will you choose to do today? So I want to see that in the comment section. And guys, please do not forget to subscribe. Also share this video, and then turn notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, guys.